What's up, all you cool snakes and neonates? How's it going? I hope you are all keeping well. Today, we're going to talk about saving the planet. So as you guys know, on this channel we preach conservation and preservation, but it doesn't always have to be exotic animals like Mordecai, the Suriname redtail here from Suriname in South America. You guys can do it on your very own backyard and your very own back garden. It doesn't have to be crazy. You guys can do something pretty amazing with whatever land you guys have at home. So it is not an unknown fact that mankind is spreading across the face of the earth. Cities, towns, villages are all constantly getting bigger. We are constantly destroying land, taking land away, destroying habitats and annihilating the homes of wildlife all over the world. And that includes right here in the UK as well. We have a fantastic plethora of wildlife, believe it or not, here in the UK. We have amphibians, we have reptiles, we have all sorts of birds, insects, mammals. We have loads of animals here in the UK. Some really interesting stuff, just like this common lizard that we found when we were out hiking up at Loch Brandy just the other week there. She is absolutely beautiful. She's full of eggs. She was getting the morning sun and she was out basking and enjoying herself because she was not fully basked. She wasn't fully charged with that sun yet. She let us get very close and personal to her. But she is beautiful. It's just one of the amazing animals we can find here in the UK. Now, like I said, I'm very aware that as a human, I destroy or I take part unwillingly in destroying wildlife, in creating my own home. Now we're fortunate enough to have a nice big garden on this house, so I wanted to give back. What I did was last year I started renovating the garden because the garden was just really gravel and grass, and I don't like that. Like I said, I wanted to give back, and this is something you guys can do as well in your garden, is give back even a portion of your garden to the wilderness. So we dug out the pond, built a pond in there, we left it wild. I still need to put some filtration in there. We renovated a big border, planted it with wild seeds, and then this year everything returned. So we had frogs return to the pond, we had newts return to the pond, the wildflowers bloomed, which gave the bees and the butterflies and all that kind of stuff a place to come and collect pollen and do their thing. And it just looks pretty as well. It looks amazing. It looks absolutely fantastic. So it gives everything a place to live. So as you can see, things started coming back. Our animals were using the wild habitat that I gave them, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, we attracted a visitor I didn't expect to attract. Check this out. This is a buzzard, a big bird of prey we have here in the UK. Now, bearing in mind we're in the town, but we are quite close to a big natural burn or a little river for you guys that aren't from Scotland. So a burn is like a stream kind of thing. Along the stream you find deer and herons. You'll find all sorts of amazing wildlife. I've even seen a kingfisher along there too. So we have got some really amazing animals quite close to us. So it didn't take long for everything to come back to the garden. We have seen some really cool wildlife here. And that is something you guys can do at home with your gardens. Just take a portion of your gravel or your grass, dig it up, plant some natural flowers, and you're going to give back to nature and help out massively. And it doesn't take much. Like I say, a small portion, dig it back. Like £1 or something for some wild seeds, maybe £5 for a big box. Spray it on at the beginning of the year, sprinkle all your seeds on at the beginning of the year, give it a good water and leave it, and that's all you have to do. Let nature do the rest, guys. If you don't have a garden, put plant pots on your windowsill or on your balcony. with some flowers on it. There is so much little stuff you guys can do here in the UK to help give back to what we are taking away from nature, guys. Build bug hotels and things like that, because the bugs and beasties are super important. They are the most important thing to an ecosystem. They are sort of the baseline, and they're what we need. So just putting those flower pots out and putting out these wild beds and things like that will make a huge difference, guys. Alright, so now we have switched to the mic. We are going to see how things are. I've been experimenting with this mic and seeing if I can get the sound a little bit better. So you guys let me know in the comments section below. Was the sound better at the first half or better in the second half of this video? Or do you just not mind at all? Does it not matter? Ah, you're breaking my finger, son. Thank you very much. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of the audio in this below. Can't really put the mic on myself because I've got Mordecai on me and he would just cover it. The mic is currently attached to the top of the camera. Now, you guys know we're all about the conservation. There are other things we can do as well as planting stuff at our homes. We can also speak to our work. If you have a place of work, get them to plant stuff in their grounds or even have flower pots around and things like that. Small journeys, take your bike with a backpack on. That's what we do if we are just nipping to the shops or whatever. Or we try not to take the car if we can. We will walk or bike as much as possible. There are a lot of things you can do. Start doing recycling, get your work to start doing recycling and things like that. There are loads of little bits and bobs you can do to try and help out with our natural world. If not exotically, like Mordecai here in Suriname, you can do it at home because, like I said, we have some amazing wildlife here in the UK that also needs looking after as well, guys, or wherever you are in the world. We as humans are destroying so much. We are taking so much land. So we really need to start thinking, or we need to be thinking about giving back, not just starting doing it. You need to be doing it now. Don't think about doing it tomorrow or next week. Start right now. Once this video turns on, let me hear if you guys put your phones down and go away and do something to help with the environment. Jump out to your garden, plant some flowers, build a little pond, do something like that. Let a section of grass grow crazy in your garden, something like that, to give back from what we have leveled and taken away, guys. So as always, thank you very much for tuning in. Sorry it's been a while since I've done a last video. It's the school holidays, and during the school holidays I'm always busy with the kids and with going out and doing things, going places and stuff like that. So, especially with work and things like that as well, with doing the whole Zoo to You stuff. So I'm trying to put videos out. Once the school holidays are out the way, I would imagine we're going to be back to very regular videos again, guys. But right now, I'm just recording as and when I can, when I get a free moment. So thank you very much for tuning in. As always, you can subscribe through my ugly mug right there. He's got his tail on my t-shirt and I can't move my arm. As always, you can subscribe through my ugly mug right there. There will be a playlist for you right there, and there'll be a random video selected for you right there. From me, the rascal that is Mordecai, and the rest of the animals. Take it easy, guys. Peace.